Looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup, the Thunder handled the Rockets 111-96.
And Oklahoma City's defense was stiff against Houston. SGA led the game in scoring with 32 points. Also 6 assists, a signature moment for him during that MVP campaign.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1. Now here's Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there it is for him.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Fox. His last outing with 20 points. And it's SGA in the corner. About a minute played so far here in the first. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shea was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
Dort against Vassell. Wembanyama high post. Shoots a fader. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And here is Wallace. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Wallace misses. Williams against Vassell. To the paint, here's Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. SGA kicks to Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Vassell outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to SGA. Wallace with the screen on Vassell. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams comes in for Holmgren. And Wiggins is subbed in for Wallace. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. Johnson, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Pass to Cornett. Here's Johnson. Over Williams. Johnson gets the bucket.
And going old school on Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Outside Harper. Pass to Cornett. To the inside. It's stolen by Dort. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. 6-point lead. Outside Williams. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Sohan. Up and in on the layup.
And that little contact is not going to dissuade Sohan. He likes the physical aspects of the game.
Here's Holmgren. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
The free throw off from Holmgren. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front, up by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the NBA Cup semifinal. Second quarter action getting underway. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
On the court right now for the Spurs. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the 2-guard spot.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Harper the pass to Champagnie. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Wembanyama down low. Working on Holmgren. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Harper. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Holmgren with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's Joe. Johnson with the block.
Get that out of here. I don't even want to see that. Johnson showing his explosiveness at the defensive end.
Now here's Harper. He has yet to score. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And you look back at when the idea of the NBA Cup was first bandied about, there were skeptics for sure.
Well, chalk one up for Commissioner Silver and the league office. Once again, the level of fan interest in competition ratcheting up, especially here in the knockout round, it's been an unqualified success.
Now here's Barnes, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Wembanyama against Holmgren. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Off target with his three.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back over to you, Kevin.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now here's Williams, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Wiggins for the three. Rebound, San Antonio. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Williams can't hit.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Here's Castle. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Wiggins dishes to Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. In the corner, Wallace with it. Shoots the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder lead by 2. And we'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Welcome. I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. And guys, let's turn our attention. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Holmgren can't hit.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now, here's Dort. No scoring in this one. Good on the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside, Fox. It's deflected. Holmgren against Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Holmgren. Barnes can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Dort passes to SGA. Bounce pass for Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Castle. Barnes outside. Here's Wembanyama. Good D by Holmgren.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Now here's SGA. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Lets it go from deep, drains it from beyond the arc. Dort's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Spurs trail by 10. Outside, Fox. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And the Thunder, another three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Spurs have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Back to Fox. Pass to Vassell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice defense from George. SGA against Fox. Holmgren looking around. Now George. Holmgren at the elbow. For 3, Williams. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low. Oh, flexing Wembanyama!
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Dort to screen on Fox. SGA from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Castle with it, defended by Dort. A pass to Fox. Back to Castle. Shoots over Dort. Castle misses. SGA passes to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. And here is Holmgren. Fox with the steal. Doesn't go that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder out in front, ending the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
So now we head into the fourth quarter of this NBA Cup Tournament semifinals contest. One of these teams will be going to the championship game. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie in at the 2. Sohan with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Kept alive. Wembanyama, good! Right over the defense.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Master Williams. It's Williams with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
The first free throw is good. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. The Spurs also with the sub. Fox is checked in. That one is no good. Spurs trail by 8 and stolen by Williams. Williams kicks to Wallace. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Johnson. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Johnson. The kick out to Fox. That one, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. At the top of the key, Williams. He nails it from 11.
And one of the things I love about Williams is that he lets the game come to him. When the mid-range opens up, he will take advantage.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. For the Thunder, Holmgren is checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Kenrich Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
All right, Allie, thanks. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
That does not go. Spurs trail by 14. Fox. Stolen by Dort. Fox against SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce.
And guys, What we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Oklahoma City.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Wembanyama got it to go off the glass. Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Holmgren in the post. Defended by Wembanyama. Doesn't get that one. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this sends them straight to the NBA